It's the 1 year anniversary of All About Palm Springs on YouTube. I started this channel in April of 2024, and now 54 videos and shorts later, this one will be number 55. It's April of 2025, and I've got some special treats for you. In this video, I'm going to give you a preview of season 2 of All About Palm Springs. I'm going to show you some footage you haven't seen before. Think of it as a sneak peek. I'm going to be telling you some of the topics I'm going to be covering, and I'd love to hear your comments down below and some of the topics you'd like to see me cover. I'm very open-minded to that. I'm also going to relive the greatest hits of season 1. That means the videos you guys watch the most. I'm going to recap some of it and show you some of those scenes in a little bit different way. I also want to tell you what I'm doing with AI. No, this is really me, no AI here, but I'm doing some stuff. And I want to tell you about a book I'm writing about Palm Springs architecture. But before I get into any of that, I really want to thank from the bottom of my heart everyone who's watched my videos, liked them, shared them, commented, and subscribed. Thank you so much for your support. So whether you've only watched a few of my videos before or this is the first time you're here, I want to tell you a little bit about why I call the channel All About Palm Springs. You would think that being a real estate broker, I would just have some real estate kind of name for the channel. But I really wanted it to be all about Palm Springs and have something of interest for people, whether they were thinking of buying and selling homes in Palm Springs, or there were people coming here as snowbirds for a couple of months, or tourists, or just interested in the things to do, the places to go, the things to see, the restaurants, the hotels, the mid-century modern homes, Modernism Week, and everything else that I kind of covered. During season 2 of All About Palm Springs, I'm going to be doing a lot of in-depth neighborhood tours. People are always asking me, what's the difference between Vista Las Palmas and Twin Palms Estates, or Old Las Palmas and the Mesa, or Indian Canyons, Deep Well Estates. And I have a lot of those. You see those scenes driving around a lot, and I'm going to show you some right now. But they want to know more. So I'm going to really be doing a deep dive, one video for each neighborhood. And like, there's over 60 neighborhoods in Palm Springs, so hopefully I can jam that into one year of videos, and we'll see how that goes. If you haven't seen any of my neighborhood tours before, let's take a look at an example in Old Las Palmas, where you see a lot of architecturally significant, iconic homes. And a lot of them are behind walls and hedges and shrubs. You can see them, but when you can, they're really gorgeous. And I try to show you the ones I can. And we're going to get inside of some when I do the neighborhood tour. And I think you're really going to be impressed and really amazed. There's one on this video I'm going to show you a little bit later in Old Las Palmas. So hang around for that. A neighborhood where you can definitely see the homes from the street is Vista Las Palmas, which you may have heard me say previously is my favorite neighborhood, not only in Palm Springs, but the entire world. And that's because there's just so many authentic mid-century Alexander Kreisels there, and there's Swiss Miss tiki chalets designed by Charles Dubois. And I can just walk around there all day, bike around there all day, and I just feel like I'm in a museum. I'm like a kid in the candy shop when I go over to Vista Las Palmas, one of my favorite places. A similar neighborhood is also Twin Palms Estates in South Palm Springs, which is a lot less windy than North Palm Springs, and the homes are on large lots. It was one of the first tracts built by the Alexander Construction Company. You see these circular driveways. Just really impressive, really cool, great neighborhood with a lot of just iconic looking homes. And in my neighborhood tours, I'm not just going to drive this time. I'm going to get out and walk around so you can be on street level and be feet on the ground with me. And then we're also going to go inside some, and I'm going to give you examples of what some of them sold for, and you get a little better idea of how Palm Springs real estate is working in these great famous neighborhoods. Now, another one going north from Twin Palms Estates is Deep Well Estates, and it's named that because in the 1920s, I guess about 100 years ago, someone dug a really deep well there. You see a lot of sprawling California-style ranches, and you don't see some of the iconic mid-century roof lines you typically see in the other neighborhoods we just looked at, but still just a great place to live. Going south, further south, you get to the Indian Canyons neighborhood,
And actually, Walt Disney once owned a home there. I think it was called or referred to as Walt Disney's Technicolor Dream House. I'm going to have to get a video of that. That's not it, what you're seeing now. And his was on a golf course, and a lot of them were on the Indian Canyons golf course. And just another great place to live in Palm Springs.
I'm also going to be doing a lot more interior home tours. Now, a lot of you have watched the celebrity home tours, and I'm going to kind of recap in the greatest hits Frank Sinatra's house, as well as the House of Tomorrow, aka Elvis's Honeymoon Hideaway. But I'm going to be doing just like, regular houses. As I drive through Racket Club Estates and the movie colony, people are always asking me, what are those houses like inside? And I have lots of video of that, and I'm going to preview some of that right here. So keep watching this one.
I really like this house. The owners totally nailed the vibe of mid-century, and that's not surprising because one of them actually is a professional designer. I love what they did with this wallpaper in the bedroom. I'd love to get that at our house. I haven't done the wallpaper thing yet, but man, that just kills it, really nails it. This house is at Ascena, which is over near the Palm Springs Airport, also built on a golf course, also gated. This is more of the what I call desert modern style. My house at Miralon is like this, almost the same counter. And I don't have the fireplace. Wish I had the fireplace. Going over to Sunmore, this house is really cool. You see that blue door? It comes into this courtyard where the pool is, and the house kind of wraps around that. Those two sliders lead to two bedrooms there, which here you go, looking at one. And I know they were using this for short-term rentals, Airbnb and Verbo, and you find that with a lot of the properties listed for sale today. People are cashing out of that, and I'm going to be talking about that in future videos. I love what they did with this courtyard. Just another great, authentic Palm Springs property. And going back to South Palm Springs, Indian Canyons, this is a great remodel and renovation of a sprawling ranch. They really, again, nailed it on the look and feel. This one is right on the golf course. And you'll find that a lot of the homes in Indian Canyons in this neighborhood tend to be on leased land, and that's a whole topic that people ask me a lot of questions about. So for season two, I'm going to be talking about leased land and short-term rentals. This is one of the Swiss Miss, the Charles Dubois kind of chalet tiki style. Man, these are large inside and sprawling, and there's so few of them, and they're on such large lots in great neighborhoods, Vista Las Palmas, that they just go for a lot of money, even in the original condition. You're looking at multiple millions, even in today's market, which has been a little bit slower, as I've discussed on this channel. These, it's like buying a piece of history, as I said. This is like investing in fine art, plus you get to live in it. Like, how cool is that? Palm Springs real estate is just about architecture, celebrities, and location.
So now I want to tell you, or better yet, show you what I'm doing with AI. You may have noticed that some of my thumbnails don't quite look like others. They're scenes in Palm Springs you've never seen before. Yeah, I'm using AI to create some where I think I don't have a good enough photo to use for the thumbnail of the video on YouTube. And hey, let's take a look at some of them. Some of them I like, some of them I don't know, and sometimes I think the AI is kind of, as they call it, hallucinating. You let me know what you think.
So this one, I think, thought it was doing a hotel or something, Hotel California. This is supposed to be Palm Canyon Drive at night noir version. And this one I like. I don't know about those random dogs and those two cactuses, but okay. This was supposed to be Village Fest at night for that video I did. And this is the thumbnail for this before I added the graphics.
I'm also writing a book about Palm Springs architecture. It's not going to be a long book. It's not going to be an expensive book, but man, the content is really good if I don't mind saying so myself. So here's the table of contents. And when I have it done, I'll be doing a video about it, linking in some of the text to some of the video footage I have.
Let's do the greatest hits now. One of my most popular videos in season one was the short about Frank Sinatra's house, but I didn't get to show you the widescreen version. Let's take a look at that.
We're here at Frank Sinatra's house in Palm Springs. Like, how cool is that? You can almost hear him singing and you hear those birds chirping. Well, I'm going to take you on a tour inside, It's Modernism Week and we get to tour the place. So I'm going to give you the history and tell you more about this. And this is just one of my favorite houses, not only in Palm Springs, but probably anywhere in the world. Because for me, this is where desert modernism really started when this place was built. Come on, let's go check it out.
In season 2, I'm going to do a full video of Frank Sinatra's house and take you through room by room. Now, one of my favorite houses anywhere, 1350 Ladera Circle, the House of Tomorrow, the Elvis Presley Honeymoon Hideaway. Just one of the most unique properties you'll ever see anywhere. This was designed by William Kreisel for Bob Alexander of the Alexander Construction Company. And it's where Elvis and Priscilla spent their honeymoon, right here in this bedroom overlooking Vista Las Palmas. And I was fortunate enough at one point to do a tour of this house with one of the previous owners. And actually, he spoke about the remodeling and restoring he did to turn it back to an actual beautiful home from the Elvis Presley Museum that it was. And the current owner added a lot as well. Going over to Old Las Palmas, this is the West residence. It was owned by Adam West, who famously played Batman in the TV show in the 1960s. And no, I'm not going to play the Batman theme here. I do that in a long video. You can check that out. This was on the Modernism Week tour, and I don't know if the new owners are going to kind of have it on the tour again. And it was at one point in its life renovated by Albert Frey, the iconic Palm Springs architect. Quite amazing. There's again a video on this channel from season 1, and I think you're really gonna like it if you check that one out. So yeah, that's some celebrity homes, and I got more coming for season 2. These videos were some of the other greatest hits of season 1. 5 tips for buying a home in Palm Springs. Pros and cons of living in Palm Springs. What they don't tell you, I tell you, don't worry about it. Palm Springs real estate market crash. Wow. I tell you what's really going on behind the scenes in the real estate market. This one's a good guide to using Palm Springs House Up, my real estate website. And of course, one of my first most popular videos was about Maryland, where I live.
So a couple other things you're going to see different in season 2 of All About Palm Springs is I'm going to have some affiliate links. A lot of people are asking me, hey, where should we stay? What hotel? What Airbnb? What are the good restaurants? So you know what? I'm going to drop those links with the usual disclaimer. If you use them, I might earn a commission from it. And lastly, I'm going to have some merch. They talk about making money, which my partner designed, and it's pretty cool stuff. And we're going to put it on some T-shirts and some coffee mugs and plates and other things. I think you'll like it.
Okay, I'm gonna head on home now and start working on editing those videos for season 2. Thanks for watching.